The greatest quote I heard recently is from an unlikely source. It's a guy called Togi. He's online, he's a gym guy, but he had this video, and there was a clip of his video. And honestly, to me, it was so motivating. I had to make a video talking about it and expanding on it, but of course, giving him credit. And what he talked about was how he was saying if you offered someone right now $1,000 to walk on a wood beam across the floor, they could easily do it, no questions asked. They would just 1 foot in front of the other, walk, make it to the edge of the beam, get off, $1,000, boom. What happens is when you take that same exact beam and you raise it 1,000 feet in the air, nobody can do it because they're too busy looking down. And that right there hit me so hard because I thought about how it is one of the best metaphors, one of the best analogies, whatever you want to call it, I've ever heard in my entire life. Because you sort of realize that it is true. And we as human beings are so just inclined to and so innate in us to just look down. The fear is there. The fear of failing, the fear of falling, no matter what you want to apply it to, whatever goal you're chasing, whatever dream you're chasing, the fear of failing, the fear of giving it our all and just not being able to make it, that stops us so much and it crushes us. And it can almost build this level of doubt that is unlike anything you'll ever face in your entire life. It's easy to doubt yourself when it's just you. But when you have the fear of ruining things, damaging things, crushing things, your life, your reputation, your future, all those things are there, when all those things are at play, it's so much easier to be consumed by that anxiety and that fear. But like he said, though, is it's just because you're busy looking down. Do not look down. That is going to be the core message of this video right here is no matter what is in front of you, do not look down. No matter what the stakes are, do not look down. Because overall, it's easy to let circumstances build up the pressure, build up the anxiety, build up just all that weight that can just easily just crush us. But if we are able to just simply tune in, change the lens and lock in and realize the task ahead is the task ahead regardless of whatever the possible implications are, okay? Because we either make it or we don't make it. And if we spend our entire time worrying about what happens if we don't make it, what happens if we fall, what happens if this goes wrong, then you're never going to make it. Because the ones who make it know that as part of the deal, but they go through it anyway. That is the mindset that wins you. Because if you're going to take $1,000 to walk across that beam 1,000 feet up, I'm telling you right now, you're doing it because you believe in yourself. You believe that you can make it. And although you know the possibility of falling is there, it's a real possibility. One misstep, one untied shoelace, one slip, and you're done. It's there. But because they took that deal, because they took that bet, they're betting on themselves because they're confident they will make it. And you should realize that fall doesn't even really exist. As weird as that sounds, the fall is only there if you do fall. The height doesn't matter. You can put that thing 10,000 feet up in the air. If you make it, you make it. Put it 0 feet. If you make it, you make it. It doesn't matter how high it is as long as you cross the finish line. And that's how your goals are. I don't care how big, how hard, how scary your goals and dreams are. As long as you make it, as long as you succeed, it will never matter what was at stake. So overall, it becomes you have to just make it. I know that's hard. I know that sounds so tone deaf right there. Like, oh yeah, just make it, just succeed. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I need you to really break that down and think about it, how what makes you make it is being confident that you will and not looking down. So I don't care what your goal is. If you want to go become a doctor, you can't be just constantly micromanaging and thinking, what happens if I don't become a doctor? What happens if I fail? What happens if I get bad grades? It doesn't matter. That's not going to happen because you're going to make it. And once you have that mindset right there of it doesn't matter what's at stake because I'm going to make it, I'm telling you that's what then changes things. Because I think one of the biggest things here is the idea of manifestation. I used to believe manifestation really hardcore. I used to think, I still believe in it to an extent, but now what I think it truly is simply separating your identity. When you are walking that wood beam and you are thinking about what happens if I fall, you are subconsciously identifying yourself as someone who could fail or will fail. But when you flip that switch and then you now fully believe and you fully are so locked in on just the goal of making it across, no matter what is below, that is what then allows you to identify yourself as a winner. Someone who will make it and someone who it just doesn't matter what's thrown in front of me. It doesn't matter like if the shoelace unties. It doesn't matter if I slip because I know I'm going to catch myself. When you build that bulletproof mentality right there, that is what allows you to just propel yourself towards whatever goal you have. Because it no longer matters. You just build that idea where it's like, I don't care. Just add it to my plate. If you want to give me obstacles, keep putting on there. I'm going to keep finding ways through, around, over, under. I don't care because that's who I am. It becomes your identity. And you look in the mirror and you see that. You just see someone who's capable of success no matter what. That's what I want you to realize is you can. You just have to bet on yourself and believe in yourself. No matter what it is, no matter what's at stake, no matter what the circumstances are, no matter what the risks are. Just bet on yourself is what I can tell you. because I don't care what's at stake right here. If the goal is what you want, if the fulfillment is there, if the success and the happiness that will drive you towards a positive direction in life is there, get after it and chase it, because that's who you are. That's your identity. You're a winner. What else would I expect from you? That quote motivated me so much because I realized, like, who cares? Who cares who cares what's underneath? Who cares what the risk is? Because I'm not falling. I'm going to make it. I don't care. I'm going to make YouTube happen. I'm going to make TikTok happen. I'm going to make social media happen. I'm going to become successful. And I don't care if the risk is embarrassment, if it's failure, if it's setting me back, because it's not going to happen. I'm not going to fall. I'm walking straight across. I might stumble. I might sway a little bit, but at the end of the day, I'm crossing that thing. I'm crossing that thing. I know for a fact. I know you will. That's the mentality, and we're going to make it together. Let's go. I love you guys. Keep fighting out here. If you want to help me out, drop me a like. If you want to help me out even more, hit that subscribe button because it means so much. I'm trying to help you guys out. I love you. I'm serious. I want to support everything you guys do. It means the world to me to be able to have this platform, be able to try to give even the tiniest little bit of help. Let's get after it. I'm trying to hit 500 by the end of July. We're at 379. We got about 15 days. Let's make it happen. I'll see you.